Well, here we are in the last week of August, and I thought as it was summer, I'll have a break from the idiots. No, it's worse than ever. So I'm closing my nominations and announcing my winner. Hello, I'm Mr. G, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Well, it seems to be a bumper month for nominations, so before I get to who my winner is this month, I'm going to call out a few honorary mentions, starting with this one. Our first honorary mention goes to Suar Andika, who as a barman found a missing iPhone on a cruise ship he was working on and tried to trick a couple into giving him the phone's password. Andika pulled up the couple on stage to play a Mr. and Mrs. style game where contestants answer questions about their other half. Andika asked Mrs. Tierney what was her husband's PIN code and blurted it out before she realised what was asked. When the couple returned home, they purchased a new phone and after connecting it to the iCloud, discovered pictures and videos of Andika and his colleagues. Luckily, after reporting it, the cruise company has sacked Andika. Now the thing is, if you're working for a cruise ship and you find an iPhone, don't be a dick and keep it. Your job is to hand in that iPhone. It seems Andika has earned himself a cruise straight to the job centre. Next. Our next entry is Senator Steve King, who tried to defend a proposal of absolute abortion by claiming that without rape and incest, the human race would have died out centuries ago. What if we went back through all the family trees and just pulled anyone who was a product of rape and incest? King told a breakfast meeting in Iowa. He went on to say, would there be any population of the world left if we did that? Considering all the wars and all the rapes and pillages that happened throughout all these different nations, I know that I can't say that I was not part of that. The remarks drew widespread condemnation amongst the Democrats, and rightly so. The thing is, rape and pillaging is part of the past, but to say it's the cause of the reason why humanity is still here is just downright stupid. But then again, this senator is constantly known for saying stupid things, and I'm surprised he's still in office. Next. Another senator appeared on my radar, and that was Pete King. King tweeted over the sacking of New York City police officer Daniel Pantaleo. His tweet read as thus: "Have great respect for NYPD Commissioner O'Neill, but disagree with decision to terminate Officer Pantaleo. Cops have to make split-second decisions. Pantaleo's decision was understandable under the circumstances." Now here's the thing. The victim, Eric Garner, was approached by police officers who believed he was selling cigarettes without tax stamps. Now when he tried to pull away and resisted arrest, Pantaleo grabbed him by the neck and pulled him to the ground. Garner repeated the words, "I can't breathe," 11 times, whilst lying face down on the pavement. After losing consciousness, the officers laid him on the side until an ambulance arrived. Garner was pronounced dead an hour later. When a man is saying, "I can't breathe," 11 times, how is that a split-second decision? It seems when a black man is a victim, they all seem to close up and protect their own. Is that right? I don't think so. Next. My next honorary mention is no stranger to my COTM videos, but to be honest, I wasn't intending to put him on this list this month, but as per usual, he has a habit of putting his feet firmly in it, and the reason why he's on this list is because he tried to buy Greenland. Yes, of course, it's none other than Donald Trump. On August 21st, Trump confirmed he was trying to buy Greenland from Denmark. Of course, Denmark had absolutely no interest in selling the country. Of course, Trump being Trump wasn't happy with the decision and took to Twitter to air his views about how he felt about the whole thing. Denmark is a very special country with incredible people, but based on Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen's comments that she would have no interest in discussing the purchase of Greenland, I will be postponing our meeting scheduled in 2 weeks for another time. Trump was due to fly out to Denmark, but since they've said no to the sale, he's now throwing a tantrum like a spoiled kid. He's that child that's got a ball and says, "I want to be captain." And when the other kids say no, he says, "Right, I'm going indoors and I'm taking my ball with me." The thing is, Countries don't buy countries anymore. That's an outdated concept, and that's why Denmark said no. Next. My final honourable mention goes to James Cleverly. Cleverly was involved in a car crash on 21st of August and has been accused of speeding and being on his phone just before the crash happened. The other driver said that Cleverly had claimed responsibility over the incident, but when the driver contacted him, Cleverly was not accepting responsibility. If you admit by the side of the road it's your fault, you can't later deny and say it had nothing to do with you. Also, when talking on the phone whilst driving is illegal and could come up with some hefty punishments, such as £200 fine and 6 penalty points, or you can be taken to court and be disqualified from driving and £1,000 fine. As a minister, he isn't above the law, and I hope the courts take action, as it would be unfair if he gets away with it. So that's the list of people who didn't quite make the grade. Now here's the winning prize entry. And here we are at August's winner, and it's another American representative, and that is Candice Keller. Keller claimed after the two mass shootings in El Paso and Dayton was caused by the breakdown of the traditional American family, caused by a transgender, homosexual and drag queen advocate. She made the controversial statement on her Facebook page, but has since deleted the post. She wrote, after every mass shooting, the Liberals start the blame game. Luckily, I've got a copy of her Facebook post, and it reads as such. After every mass shooting, the Liberals start the blame game. Why not place the blame where it belongs? The breakdown of the traditional American family. Thank you, transgender, homosexual marriage, and drag queen advocates. Fatherlessness, a subject no one discusses or believes is relevant. The ignoring of violent video games. The relaxing of laws against criminals. Open borders. The acceptance of recreation marijuana, failed school policies, hello parents who defend misbehaving students, disrespect to law enforcement, thank you Obama, hatred of our veterans, thank you professional athletes who hate our flag and national anthem, the Democratic Congress, many members whom are openly anti-Semitic, the culture which totally ignores the importance of God and the Church, until they elect a president. State office holders who have no interest whatsoever in learning about our Constitution and the Second Amendment, and snowflakes who can't accept a duly elected president. Did I forget anybody? The list is long, and the fury will continue. Now, let's take a look at some of the people she's blaming for mass shootings. She blames violent video games. Now, I've been playing video games since I was a teenager, and not once has it made me have the urge to go out and kill anybody. Fatherless children. Again, I lost my dad at 25, has not made me pick up a gun and shoot somebody. She blames the criminal fraternity for these mass shootings. Again, most of these shooters were not criminals, but ordinary folks. See, the thing is, what Keller seems to have failed to acknowledge with her rant is the fact most of these shooters were white, male, heterosexuals. So I think the whole rant that she made on Facebook is totally and utterly wrong. Democrat Brian Hester laid into her and said, Keller loves to fan the flames and play the role of victim here, not denying people who were killed. Keller seems to forget that the reason why there's mass shootings still in America is because ordinary people have access to guns. So until the laws are changed, mass shootings will keep on happening time and time and time again. So because of her posting, I'm now making her August COTM, which means it's time for the jingle. Fuck you very, very much. 'Cause we hate what you do and we hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch. So what do you think? Do you think she deserved the title this month, or do you think one of the honorary mentions could have got the title instead? I would love to hear from you. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.